Hi, welcome to this practice that's total mobility. We're going to start from our head, bring some oxygen to our brain so that we can move better, and progress down through the rest of our body, paying attention to everything that needs to have attention. Lastly, we're going to do some balance work. It's always good to hone those skills. All you need is an armless chair. Let's go ahead and get started. Sitting comfortably in your seat. Make sure your spine is nice and long. And let's use a Qigong breathing pattern. Reach up. And with palms down, slowly press down, looking at those hands. To the bottom, reach up, look up. Flat palms, follow your hands with your eyes as you exhale. Last time, look up, reach up, lengthen, and flat palms, follow with your eyes. Beautiful. I'm turning sideways. This is for some shoulder mobility. So, both hands are up as if I'm trying to press against a door. I'm going to pull one shoulder back and see how my hand has moved back. And now switch. Pressing each shoulder gently back, creating some nice movement in that spine. And now let's link it with our breath. Inhale, pull one arm back. Exhale, keeping our torso nice and tall in our chair. Exhale. Breathe in, really bring that shoulder back. And exhale, opposite side. Bring your arms back to center. And now arms are back in the front of your body. One hand is pointing down while the other is pointing up. And reverse for those wrists. Great if you've got arthritis, creating more hydration in those joints. One more in this position. And the opposite. Shake those arms out, and now let's give ourselves a hug. So we are going to gently on your exhale, lean to one side. Come back to center, take a breath in, lean to the opposite side. Bring it to the center, breathe in, and gently lean. Breathe in and gently lean. I'm turning sideways so you can see as you uncross your hands. Bring them together in front of your face, elbows touching, and gently press those fingers towards the back wall. You are in a very gentle back bend. Breathing here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those hands down in front of your body, but open the arms wide. Let's gently rotate to the right. And center, take your breath in, rotate left, center, working 3-dimensionally around your spine, rotate right, breathe in, exhale left, breathe in, exhale right, breathe in, and Exhale, left. Bring it back to center. And now would you extend your legs out in front of your chair, perched on the heels. We are doing down dog to lengthen the back side of those legs. My hands are reaching at an angle towards the ceiling, hinging forward only 5 degrees at that hip. But feel the length being created in the back side of your legs. We're breathing here. Exhale. 4 more breaths. And 3. Lower the arms, keep the legs where they are for 2 more breaths. Pull those toes back a little more. And last breath. Sitting back over your pelvis, bring your feet together. This is where we're going to use our chair for some balance work. I'm going to ask you to position your chair against a wall or a sofa or a stationary piece of furniture to make sure the chair doesn't move. So I am going to pretend that my spiky plant here is a wall. So the very back of my chair is positioned against that wall. I'm going to bring my right foot forward of my left. And hinging forward from my hips, my palms are going to reach to the seat of my chair. And notice what you're feeling in the back side of this front leg. We're breathing here. If you experience tightness, imagine your breath is warming those muscles, allowing them to lengthen. 3. 2 more breaths. Last breath in. And exhale, bend that front knee, bring your opposite foot forward. And now we're turning our chair so the seat part of our chair is against our furniture or our wall. And again, my spiky seat or plant is my piece of furniture. Holding on towards the center of your chair with both hands, let's come up on the balls of our feet and lower. Add a little pop or tap when you lower your heels. And there we go. That adds some bone building force to those bones and down. Let's do 3 more. You can be as gentle or forceful in that heel tap. Exhale down. Last time up and down. And now bring your right hand closer to the center of your chair. Shift your weight into your right hip. And either holding on or with your left hand by your left thigh, we are in what's called flamingo. A wonderful balance builder. Feel your foot firmly in contact with the floor. And now, keeping your hand by your thigh, you are pressing your heel back gently towards the back wall. Keep your hips facing forward. And we are in a modified dancer pose. Tighten your tush. We're here for 4. 3, make sure you're breathing. 2. 1, bring that foot down in contact with the ground. and turn. Keep your chair right where it is. The foot closest to your chair is staying right where it is. The opposite foot is going to either come on my toes or be suspended in the air. Well, here's Jaeger. She came to say hi this morning. So we are stepping up into chair pose. You may reach your arm up overhead or keep it on your hip, whichever feels right for you, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the arm. If it was lifted, place your foot on the ground. And now we are turning the opposite way, and my snake plant is my piece of furniture that I've got my chair against. This time my left foot is going to be closer to the chair as I step back with the right, moving from your hips so your back is flat. Begin to lower your torso until your hands are resting on your chair seat. And notice what you're feeling in the backside of that forward leg as you breathe in and exhale. 3 more breaths here. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. Last breath. And exhale. Beautiful job. Step your right foot forward. Straighten your body and turn your chair. You want to go out, darling? There you go. She hears the geese out in the yard cackling away. Okay, we are going to do those heel raises for strengthening our lower leg and waking up those nerve endings in our feet, up and down. Breathe in and exhale, drop your heels. Breathe in and exhale, drop. 2 more. Breathe in and exhale, drop. And breathe in. Exhale, drop those heels. And would you bend both knees for a moment? We are going into flamingo pose. So I'm going to bring my left hand a little bit closer to the middle of my chair. My right hand is going to be beside my right leg. And I am bending at the knee, keeping the knee under my hip. And here we are in flamingo. Why don't you roll that ankle while we're there? And opposite direction. And now lift your knee so it's pointing towards that back wall. This top hip stays square with the back of your chair. And we are in dancer. Perhaps you want to point your toes for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place your foot down. Move both knees. Turn and face me. This leg is stand right where it is. Our chair is still against our wall or furniture. Practicing tree pose for balance. You can be on the toes of your right foot or lift your right foot off the ground. Hand can be here or here. And just imagine you're a very tall cedar tree. Your torso is nice and long. Slight elevation in your chin. And we're breathing here. Three more breaths. Two more breaths. Last breath coming up. And exhale, lower that arm, bring your hand down. And let's position our chairs so we can sit evenly. Let's let our left knee be out in front of our body and our right foot is out to the side as we practice gate pose, opening your side body. Now, if you have bone density issues, why don't you keep your hand on your hip? Otherwise, we're here. 3 breaths. One more breath. Lower the arm, keep that foot right where it is. Your opposite knee is pointing to the wall as we go into extended side angle. With that hand firmly reaching towards the sky, you can be holding onto your knee if you need to shorten the bend in your spine. One more breath. Now let's go in reverse. Lift the left hand up, grasp it with the right, and a very gentle back bend as you breathe. One more breath. Lovely. Lower the arms. Bring your right knee forward. Extend the left leg out to the side, and let's do gate towards the left side now. Reaching with those fingers. Breathing. Breathing allows us to relax our body and our mind. Lower that right arm, turn your right knee towards the wall, setting up for extended side angles. So you're either holding onto your knee to shorten the bend in your spine or deeper bend for those without bone density issues. We're breathing here. 2 more breaths. Notice how you're feeling at this point. We brought our body through a lot of movement already. Raise the right arm up overhead, grasp the wrist with your left hand, and very gently pull back into a modified reverse warrior. Notice your right side body. 2 more breaths in this pose. And release. Let's come back to center in goddess. Left hand on your knee, right arm up, rotating that spine one more time. And lower with the inhale. Exhale, lift it up. Bring it in one more time, raise. And on the exhale, lower that right arm. Lift the left. Bring your left hand back. bring your feet to center. And scooting back in our chair, let's sit nice and tall. And bring our hands to heart center. And close your eyes so we can just focus on what we've accomplished with your practice today. Lots of mobility in that neck and those shoulders. Are those areas feeling a little warmer? And moving into our mid-back. Noticing if there's any tension there. If there is, move your body slightly to release it. And then flowing down into hips, low back, knees and ankles. They have moved well today. Open your eyes and let's reach up to breathe in. Exhale, palms together, bring it down to heart center. We have done this practice together, actively aging one more day. I hope you've enjoyed this practice. Remember, when we move well, we live better. Namaste.